considering whether we will have the Salvation Army place a structure on land that should be set aside because of what happened there. It should be as important for us to set aside this land as any land that's been set aside on earth as a result of human suffering and man's inhumanity to man. No one would consider building anything on Auschwitz or Dachau. No one would consider building anything at Ground Zero. But my grandfather was born this same year, 1859. The Salvation Army is a great work. I have worked with them with my drug intervention program for more than 20 years. We support this effort. We care about human beings. I personally am responsible for the care through my stewards of over 100 orphans in Liberia, even as we speak, orphans from Ebola. So we are a caring people. But you cannot tell me that there's nowhere else in the entire city of Savannah that you can put this except this particular spot. We have people who are more than likely the offspring of those very people who got sold, who are willing to tread upon the memory of their ancestors. This ground is sacred. This ground is holy. They said it rained so hard. It started raining as they started selling souls. It started raining. And somebody said it was as if God was crying. And that's why they called it the weeping time. Now we've got squares dedicated downtown in Savannah. They're dedicated to Confederate soldiers who would have kept me in mind a slave. They would be selling my grandchild. They'd be selling my wife. They would be doing what they did to them in the weeping time. They were tailgating while they were selling us. It was a party. It was a festival. And some brothers looked over and saw their brother's family and realized that one would be sold and go to Louisiana, and another brother would be sold and go to North Carolina, and they would never see each other again as long as they live. And you're going to have to build something on this spot. You're going to have to allow it. What's history going to say about you? What's history going to say about Savannah? How are we going to live with ourselves if we will not protect our heritage? Who will? Said by a Caucasian brother. What are we going to do this day? They said, we hold these truths to be self-evident. And they were lying. They said, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union. And they didn't mean it. And a little over a year or so ago, some of the people on council said, we're going to go up. Amen. And we're going to be fair. We're going to look out for everybody with equity. And for 15 months, the African-American community don't have anything to show for the fact that we are city council at this